We are less than a week away from the start of summer, but it already feels like it out there this evening. Live look in Mount Vernon, we're tracking blue skies, a couple of clouds, and those really warm temperatures. Across the board, we're seeing some upper 80s, even some 90s, but it's pretty much feeling like it. So humidity still at bay to an extent. Temperatures right now, we're tracking those upper 80s, Fredericktown, Cape Girardeau, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, all at 88. We have 90s in the Boot Hill for areas like Sikeston and Kennett, 92 for Harrisburg. So it's going to be a toasty evening. If you do have any plans, good news is it is going to be a dry evening. Not really tracking any of that rain. Most of the activity is staying off to our west and then off to our south. All of those yellow boxes you're seeing over the plains. It's a tornado watch in place, even seeing a couple of warnings. We've got the severe thunderstorm watch to our south, and all of that's going to pretty much stay out of our way. That severe storm threat really just staying there over parts of Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas. Tonight we're tracking some pretty mild and quiet conditions as we get into the end of the work week. Tracking still some warm weather and then a few pop-up storms possible. By the time we get to this weekend, some much needed rain does return. It's just really bad timing with it being Father's Day. Right now, though, not tracking anything on radar, just those warm temperatures. Still holding on to the 80s by 8 o'clock this evening. Overnight tonight falling into pretty average lows into those mid 60s. Waking up early for your Friday, not even seeing any of those clouds. Those pop-up storms still staying away at least until the afternoon and evening. Highs somewhere around 90 for many of us. If you have any of those Friday night plans, especially if you're in parts of SEMO, just make sure you have a rain jacket or something with you just in case. You might be dodging a couple of those raindrops, but most of us for Friday are going to stay fairly dry. Just an isolated storm chance coming by mid-afternoon, but really not a bad start to Friday. Mostly sunny skies, few clouds moving in by lunchtime. Saturday, pretty much a cut and pace. We're just tracking partly cloudy skies, temperatures in those upper 80s. By Sunday, that's when we see that active pattern return, highs in the mid 80s, but tracking the chance for some widespread storms. We're still a couple of days away, so we're not seeing the traditional 1 through 5 kind of outlook, just seeing that 15 or 30% chance. So really keeping an eye on this. This is for Sunday, that severe chance possible for parts of SEMO, western Kentucky, and Tennessee. So really going to be handy to have Storm Track 3 up, of course, with the holidays coming up as well this weekend and then on Monday, but tracking some isolated chances for some rain and storms Friday, Saturday. Really going to keep an eye on Sunday and then again into Monday. So really feeling like summertime. We're back up into the upper 80s. At least for the next couple of days. We're falling into the mid 80s by the end of the weekend, but again, that's that active pattern we really got to keep an eye on. Scattered storms stick around for the start of the work week. A quick break on Tuesday before the rain chances do return midweek. Hopefully, I hope that at least the rain helps some of this drought outlook we've been keeping an eye on, but it may fall down pretty quickly if we're tracking those storms.
Yeah, and if you're wanting to do outdoor plans for Father's Day, you could move them to Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday should be great.
All right. Thank you, Katie.
Thanks.